Dun dun.
So, when I got on the airplane, there was this guy next to me. I was like in the seat in the middle where there are like 3 or 4 seats, but the person on the left who was supposed to be there, they were absent. So I was like, oh, maybe I can move. And then this guy next to me was like, oh, seems like the person next isn't coming, so you can probably move over there. I was like, oh, that's great. And then we had a very good mutual benefit going on. And then we say, oh, this is my first trip for the first time in 12 years or something. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Ha ha ha. And I was being nice, as always, because I'm always nice. And then they were getting a bit too TMI, like, oh, my wife is in Japan and my kid too. I haven't seen them for 2 years and we haven't been living together for a while. I was like, oh, okay. That's a little TMI. Okay. And I kept saying, oh, your wife and daughter must be so excited to see you. And he was saying, yeah, probably, but she likes her independence in Japan and doesn't really like to live in America. By the way, my job is this. I'm an independent worker or whatever. I have my own company. I was kind of scared that this might end up as some sort of a K-drama. So I kept emphasizing, oh, but your wife and daughter must be so excited to see you. Maybe consider moving to Japan. And then was talking a bit too much. Started getting to the point where he was saying, oh, by the way, my name is Brian. What is your name? Oh, man. I think he's just very excited to be on the plane. And then I started wearing my headphones and I wasn't listening to anything. I was just listening to the utter silence. And I was just staring into the void, closing my eyes. And then the moment I would take off my headphones, would start talking about how he loves panning for gold. This is his favorite hobby or something. And I was like, good for you. That's awesome. And then I would wear my headphones as soon as possible. Later on, I pretended to sleep. So I closed my eyes. He started poking me. Started asking me, oh, what are you gonna do in Japan? I was just like, I'll probably do some work stuff, maybe go sightseeing a bit. I just put on my headphones again, and I'm suddenly really grateful that I took the aisle seat. Because, man, if I was right beside him, imagine how much more he'd be talking. I mean, he must be really excited about the plane ride, but still. It was really TMI. Oh yeah, he also said that he couldn't sleep on planes. And then he started complaining to the flight attendant that he couldn't sleep well at all. And the flight attendant was asking, oh, is it because the blanket was uncomfortable? Or was the temperature not good? And he just said, no, it just, I couldn't sleep well. So I realized that he's just not really used to plane rides. So that's probably why he started talking to me so much, and I started to be a bit more understanding. Because initially I thought I was going to be involved in some K-drama level of absurdness, but that didn't happen.